Get more on our breaking news out of the US now. Donald Trump has been declared safe after gunshots were fired in his vicinity in what the FBI says appears to be an attempted assassination. Let's bring in former CIA agent Mike Baker now. Good morning to you, Mike. So a suspect hiding in the bushes by this golf course with an AK-47 and a scope. Does that sound like an assassination attempt to you?
Well, it doesn't sound like he's on a hunting trip. So I think, yes. I think with the information that we have right now and the reaction from the Secret Service and also sort of the forward-leaning comments from the FBI, it does appear as if the Secret Service was able to stop this potential attempt on President Trump's life.
Geez, the Secret Service have their job cut out right now. This is the second attempt, if proven, on Donald Trump's life in just a couple of months. How difficult is it to protect him right now?
Well, look, it's extremely difficult for a lot of reasons. One of them is that he's very mobile, right? He gets out, he does a lot of events during the course of the campaign. He tends to want to be visible all the time. And that's been one of his, from a political perspective, if you're a Republican strategist, that's what you want. You want him out there holding rallies, giving interviews, talking to, thousands of people at a time. Every time you have one of those events, as we saw from the early July assassination attempt in Butler, Pennsylvania, it's a complex movement, right, by the Secret Service and local law enforcement. So it creates trouble for the protectee details. But part of the problem here in the United States is also it is a very, very partisan situation, very divided politics, and it doesn't help when members of the other party on the Democrat side constantly, even after the 13 July attempted assassination, even after that, they still refer to him in very hyperbolic terms. He's a threat to democracy. We have to stop him. He's going to end democracy. They continue doing this despite after that initial assassination attempt, there were calls from the White House saying, "Oh, we've got to be more civil. We've got to dial down the temperature." But they didn't do that. That lasted for about 48 hours, and you still see this. So that creates a problem, obviously, for the details responsible for protecting Trump as well.
I think the scariest thing here, Mike, is the fact that this was not a scheduled event. So there is obviously intelligence from this person that was hiding in the bushes that they were hoping and waiting if he would come by in the golf cart. Thanks for your time. Really appreciate it. This is a developing story. We'll get more information as we go throughout the morning. Here's Nat.